A start with pride and hope. With the unfaltering spirit against any challenge and the courage to answer the call of the times boldly, Cheonnam National University has continuously sought the truth and pushed the boundaries of knowledge. Now, it is opening new horizons for the future. Pride and hope. Cheonnam National University. The era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution is now upon us. Cheonnam National University is leading changes and setting new trends. We nurture talents with humanistic imagination and scientific creativity, and share the values of higher learning through innovative ways the world has never seen before. 5 agendas and 100 key tasks for advancement. Focusing on research and education as the duty of a national university flagship in Korea, and establishing Agenda 2021 to bring the university closer to the local communities. We are presenting innovative directions through the development of long-term perspectives for the future. Young, vibrant campus. Universities are the sources of creative energy, shaping the world of the future. The university that allows its students to push their limits while nurturing their passion and commitment to social issues. Cheonnam National University is committed to identifying what students want most and taking one step ahead by providing them with comprehensive support through the diversified analysis of the data on the relationships between students and the university, students and their peers, and students and their career goals. The power to move ahead of the future. An unending passion. Universities prompt research, opening new horizons. Cheonnam National University has established itself as a research-intensive educational university, widely recognized at home and abroad. The cradle of research that will open up a new world, boasting of world-class research infrastructure and human resources. Cheonnam National University continues to invest in research and development for the next generation through research for innovation and innovation for research. One name, one pride. The pride and hope of the 370,000 alumni of Cheonnam National University are now shining brighter and brighter on and off campus. We will give back the love we have received from the community and more love to the community by creating the Democracy Road on Cheonnam National Campus, filled with the spirit of the May 18th Gwangju Uprising, to share the significance and value of the historical movement. We provide top-notch medical services through the Cheonnam National University Hospital, a beacon of local medical services, delivering local healthcare services for over 100 years. We expand lifelong learning opportunities by sharing the school's infrastructure with the local community and providing local businesses with extensive technological support. Cheonnam National University is reaching for the world as it advances globally as an arena for communication with global intellects in a free environment. We have forged worldwide partnerships with prestigious universities, building a global network through which you can get to know us wherever you are. We have also created a wide array of global learning programs so that students from all over the world can come to Cheonnam National University to study and share diverse cultural experiences with others.
언제나 자신의 자리를 지키며 서 있는 전남대학교의 상징 느티나무. 오랜 시간 전대인의 긍지와 희망으로 함께 해온 느티나무처럼 편안한 쉼터가 되어 자신의 그늘로 이웃들을 그리고 세상을 불러들이는 전대인이 되기를 희망합니다.
Intellectual minds that open up a new future. Unparalleled Cheonnam National University. With greater pride and hope, new changes towards innovation. Pride and hope. Cheonnam National University.
A metropolitan city in the southwestern part of the Korean peninsula. A global business crossroads located at the center of the Northeast Asian trade bloc. At the heart of Korea's politics and economy through our unique perspective and vision. We bring together worldwide cultures to create a new and inviting atmosphere. A unique city where the world comes together as one. This is Gwangju, the city of justice and prosperity. Gwangju, Asia's cultural center where tradition and innovation coexist in harmony. Mount Mudungsan, the mother mountain of Gwangju, symbolizes all Gwangju has achieved. The non-discriminatory spirit of Mount Mudungsan lies at the core of Gwangju, the city of justice. Our artistic sensibility adopted from Mother Nature nurtured Gwangju into the city of culture. Its fertile land and clean environment created the city of taste, blessed with acclaimed cuisine. At Gwangju, our unique identity incorporates innovation into tradition while continuing to build upon our legacy. A high-tech industrial city growing through connection and communication. We propel the world of tomorrow with the power of Gwangju that built the Korea of today. Our eco-friendly automobile, high-tech new energy, and AI convergence industries as Gwangju's key drivers to lead the fourth industrial revolution. Create a future that leads us to be an AI hub city. We expand the possibilities for freer and more innovative businesses. By enlarging the realm of opportunities, by fostering global talents, we make efforts to find solutions for labor management co-prosperity. Innovative policies, like the unique Gwangju-type job model, supports local industry and caters to both labor and management. We also create an environment where global companies can succeed and flourish. Gwangju is revving up with its unique culture, dynamic industry, and deep-rooted humanity. We'd like to share with you the extraordinary passion and vision of Gwangju, which has always been a driving force.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello leaders, welcome to the second day of South Korea YSDGs Leaders Week 2021. Okay, are you guys ready for today's session? Can I see some reaction? Okay, thank you for answering. All right, can we start by yelling our tagline? So I need you guys to unmute your microphone so that we can do it together. Okay, so yesterday you already been taught by Awal that the tagline goes this way. When I say to you, Leaders Week 2021, you will say, we are the leaders. Okay, can we do it together?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Leaders Week 2021.
We are the leaders.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And I can already feel your excitement for tonight's session. So hope that tonight's session will give you so many benefits that will inspire you to become a better leader and also maybe to study in South Korea. We'll see. Okay, so as excited as you all are, let me introduce myself. My name is Dara, and I'm going to be your host for today's session. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to mention about the South Korea YSDGs Leaders Week 2021. This program is initiated by SUDEC International and Youth Now South Korea, and also supported by Lil Peace Foundation South Korea. And we proudly present the South Korea YSDGs Leaders Week to connect youth from all around the world to learn more about SDGs and exchange activities about Korean culture. And this event will also include a wide range of SDG stakeholder voices, showcasing studies, SDGs conferences and projects, and also Korean language and culture class. And we want all of you, all the delegates from all around the world, to get a new inspiring moment, a new knowledge, of course, and also new network through this conference and exchange program. So I don't want to take much of your time. Let's begin with our agenda for today. We will have Korean Creative Industry and Konkuk University orientation, followed by Chonam University orientation. So for the first session, we will have Korean Creative Industry and Konkuk University orientation that will be delivered by Ms. Emiliana Yang as the representatives of Konkuk University orientation. Okay, so please welcome Ms. Emiliana Liang. Ms. Liang, are you here? Oh, wait. Don't panic. Okay. We'll see. Does she have a technical problem? Okay. This is her. Ms. Emiliana, can you hear me? Okay, seems like she hasn't answered us. It's okay. We are trying to call her. For now, how about I'm asking you guys about what do you guys think about yesterday's session while we are waiting for Miss Emiliana Liang. Does anyone want to volunteer? Just give me your 2 cents about what you feel about yesterday's session. And yeah, basically nothing too formal. Anyone? Okay. Can you please unmute yourself? Nigar. How can I pronounce your name correctly? Can you teach me?
Yes, it's Nigar.
Nijar. Okay.
Yes. Perfect.
Please,
personally, I liked yesterday's session very much. I mean, I really enjoyed it, especially when Mr. Mark introduced his product about dental product. I mean, it's very useful, and I heard that same kind of thing is in Japan. Like they do scanning. There is a cabinet when you go in, and this cabinet will scan your body, and it will tell all your health issues in the future. I mean, I heard in the Wikipedia, in the other articles, and I found it very similar to that. And also, I really liked Lil Peace. I forgot their names, but Lil Peace Foundation and their goal about the youth. I find it very exciting and very useful to help other people and reach them out.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed our first day. So yeah, it was a unique machine, right? And also all the foundations. It's an honor actually for me too, for being here with you guys and listening to all the speakers. And we will still many days, upcoming days. So please always be here, yeah guys. I mean like please attend all the classes because this is not an opportunity that everyone can get, so you guys are actually honored too, and this is a good opportunity for all of us. Okay, thank you once again, Nijar, for giving your
Thank
two
you.
cents. Okay, I heard that Miss Emiliana Liang was having some connection problem and she was getting to reconnect. So we can get her in like 2 minutes, maybe. Or Miss Liang, are you here already?
Yes, I'm here already.
Okay, nice. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Okay, thank you so much. And you may start your session, Miss.
Okay, can I share my screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Ameliana, and you can call me Amel. And I'm graduated from Concord University. And today I will be represent my university and tell you the reason why I choose Concord University. And why you don't need to choose Concord University if you want to study in Korea as well. And let's get started. Like I said before, I will be introduced about Konku and why I choose Konku and about the administration and how our course book looks like. And if you have any question, you can type it in the question box. And if you want to talk privately, you can contact our admin as well. And let's get started. Konku University is established in 1931 and founded by Dr. Sok Chang-yu. And Konku University, we have two campus, which is one campus in Seoul campus, and the second campus is outside from the Seoul, which is the local campus. And it's not really far from Seoul as well. It's like, if you want to take a bus, it's on 1.5 hours to go to Seoul. And if you take like KTX, it will be faster. And in this university, we have a lot of faculties, like there's 700 and more professor. And if you are afraid that some professor cannot talk in English, we have international professor as well, which is there are around 51 professor in Konku University, and there's a lot of part-time and administration staff that can help you if you have any problem with your international visa or you have any problem. You can contact our international administration and we can help you if you have any problem or questions as well. And in Konku University, we have a lot of majors that if you want to know more about the majors, or you want to know which major will suit you more, or which major that can get job easier in Korea, you can contact to our administration and we can help you to choose which major will suit you more as well. And for the undergraduate, we have 109 major. For the master, we have 81 major, and for the doctorate, we have 70 majors. But if you want to know more, we can talk about it later as well. And we have a lot of undergraduate students and graduate students in Konku University. And we have a lot of international students as well, like from China, Malaysia, Japan, Vietnam, and Philippines, Singapore as well. So if you are afraid you cannot talk in Korea really well and you want to talk in English with other students, we have a lot of international activities as well. So you can know more friends in there and you can talk more friendly in English with them. Like I said before, there's a lot of major in here, like scientist, social science, business administration, or art and design. And for the graduate school, we also have a lot of choice that you can choose. And if there's a lot of choice and that can make you confused, you can contact to our admin and we will suggest you which major will suit you the best. So like I said before, the main campus will be located in Seoul, which is, you can see that it's really near to the Hangang Bridge, which is the famous bridge that often we can see in the drama as well. And beside of the Hangang Bridge, because our Konkuk University is located in Seoul, so you can go to Seoul Tower or Gwanghwamun or 63 building, and a lot of activities in Seoul that you can join. And because it's within Seoul, you can go to anywhere really easily by the bus, or even that you want to take the something like subway or MRT, there's also very cheap, and you don't need to worry about the transportation as well. And this is how our campus looks like from here. And like what I say, one of the reason why I choose Korea is because there are 4 seasons, and there are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And right now is November, so actually this year the weather is getting cold more faster than last year. So like I think it's last week we already experienced the first snow in Seoul as well. Usually we get snow in December, but this year is a bit faster. Like we skip the autumn season really fast, I think. And why I choose Konkuk? Because Konkuk is one of the best university in South Korea. As you can see, like in 2018, our campus ranking is 2018 QS Asia University ranking 94, and Time Higher Education Asia University ranking 92. And there's a lot of ranking that we achieve every year that I cannot talk every of them in here. And if you want to join our university, you can join. If you cannot talk in Korea at all, you can join this program first. This Korean language program, which is for people who can speak Korean, or you don't know anything about Korean, also can join in this program. And if you get a higher topic level, you can get more tuition fee discount on graduate or undergraduate major. Like if you can see, the discount is not only for the first semester, also from the second semester until 8th semester. Like if you can maintain the GPA from the semester that you take, you can get more discount. And if you can see, if you get GPA 4 and above, you can get 100% tuition discount. And the maximum of GPA is 4.5. So you don't need to achieve like 100 on the exam, but yes, you need to get almost like 90 above, or around 92 above. You can get the 100 tuition fee discount. So I think this program is really I should say it's really motivate me to learn more, because if I get GPA more higher, then I don't need to pay a lot for my tuition fee. So it makes me need to work more hard and study more harder in Korea. And if you are first and never come to Korea before, we have a lot of facilities like the dormitory and a lot of stuff in there. And in our dormitory, we provide the double occupation room in the dormitory. And in the dormitory, we also have 2 single beds, desk, chair, study lamp, wallboards, telephone, internet connection, and we also have the gym as well. So like in the dormitory, we have all of it, so you don't need to worry that you need something or you cannot access like ATM when you need money. You can go to ATM because it's really near to our dormitory and school as well. And like I said before, Konkuk is located in Seoul, so we have the subway or MRT system that can get you go to anywhere really easily. Like if you want to go to Jamsil, which is there's Lotte World in there, like you can just go to Lotte World by 8 minutes. And you want to go to Dongdaemun, which is the traditional market in there, like in 30 minutes. Myeongdong which is you can buy a lot of makeup items, or you can go there to shopping in 80 minutes. And like there's Gangnam, Itaewon, Hongik that you often hear in the drama as well. Hongik University is the Hongdae that a lot of young people go there for have fun or to go there to see their basking performance. And for the foreign country, we have this, like I said, for the Korean language program, which is for people who want to study Korean in Korea. Because if you study Korean language in our country, usually we cannot speak so fluently or cannot study too fast because you don't study every day. But if you want to study Korean language in Konkuk University, we provide like 4 hours per day and there's 5 days per week. So you can literally practice your Korean every day. So it can get you have your Korean, speak Korean more fastly and better. And there's level 1 until level 6, which is level 1 means that you don't know anything at all, you don't know Hangul at all. And level 6 means that you are almost fluent as Korean. And for the tuition fee, you can ask that about our application fee or international fee, interview fee after our sessions, and we can help you apply all of that. And in the program, we can have the cultural experience as well, like you can go to the traditional market or go like Hamburg, and sometimes there are traditional games as well. And sometimes it depends on the seasons. Like if you go there in the autumn season, there will be playing games. Like if you go to in the winter season, you can go to skijang, and it depends on the seasons. Like because if you want to go to ski but it's on the summer, it's not possible, right? So it's depend on the season, but we always have an exciting experience in that. And a lot of artists or idol also graduated from our university, which is you can see like Saini, Lee Min-ho, Lee Jong-suk, Lee Min-ho, and there's a lot of other idol as well. Like the most popular is the Jin BTS and Twice Nayeon. And I will lightly introduce the emission, how the emission looks like. But if you want to know more, you can contact us later. Like all of them is online application, but we need you to submit our document to us as well. But we will check everything before we submit to the university. Like there's 2 semester, spring semester and fall semester, which is spring semester start from mid-October until mid-November, and fall semester starting from mid-April until mid-May. So there's 2 semesters that you can choose for. And if you want to take about the Korean language program, there's 4 seasons to start from. But you can contact us when the latest season that you can join. This is the major that you can see. There's a lot of major. You can contact us later about the major selection. And because it's an international school, international university, there's a lot of document that you need to prepare, but our staff will be prepared, and our staff will be checking every document that you needed, so you won't be lost it. And if you have some problem, you can contact us and discuss with us how the solution will look like. And for the tuition, every major has different tuition fee. As you know, like some major will be higher, but in average, the interest fee is around 600,000 won, and per tuition per semester is around 4 million won. And about the tuition fee, I cannot give you the exact number because every major is different. Even that you study for the Japanese language or English, the education will be also a bit different. So about the tuition fee, you can contact us later and we will conclude all of them and let you know in the exact amounts as well. But for the estimate cost for one semester for full-time undergraduate, as you can see in the dollar, USD dollar, like most of for one semester is only 7 until 8,000 per semester, which is 4 months. So it's like 7,000 until 8,000 for 4 months, and it include everything like your personal expenses, your health insurance, and your meals as well. So for me, it's a very affordable for foreigner student, because if you want to study in Japan or Singapore, the amount is not possible for you to live 4 months in there, because even the tuition fee already is really almost $10,000. But in Koku University or in Korea, this for 7,000 until 8,000 is already includes your meals and your personal expenses as well. And here is how our campus looks like. This fireworks is like last 3 or 4 years before Corona. We always have the fireworks event in the special event. And this is how our campus looks like when autumn season. And this is what I say, that the playing traditional games in the program. This is how our students were in Hamburg. And our campus has a lot of extra activities as well, like hiking or football, basketball, a lot of activities that you can join, so you can know more friends in there, and you can improve your Korean with Korean people as well. And if you want to speak more English, you can speak to foreigner student in there as well. And that's all of it. And if you have any question, you can type it in textbook and I will be answering if you have any question.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Liang, for your presentation. Okay, guys, now we know that Konkuk University is one of the best universities in Korea, and it also has many popular graduates that you might be already know, K-pop stars and also K-drama stars. And of course, it wouldn't be boring, as Ms. Liang's already explained just now. It has so many majors options and also has co-curricular options, so you won't get bored there in a good university. Okay, so there are so many people already raising their hands, and I will invite Miss Angelica Ardi to ask her question first. Please.
Thank you for the insight, Ms. Ameliana. My name is Angelica Ardi from Indonesia. Actually, Korea is one of my dream countries for pursuing a master's degree. So when I hear about Konkuk, I'm very excited. So my question is there any kind of short course from Konkuk University that we can join online? And then what language that the campus uses to conduct the class? Thank you.
Hello, Miss Liang. Could you hear Miss Angelica's question?
Hello. Sorry. There's internet connection. What is her question? Sorry, I didn't.
Sorry, Miss Angelica, can you please repeat?
Okay, it's okay. Is there any kind of short course from Konkuk University that we can join online? And then the second one is about language. What language that the campus uses to conduct the class? Thank you.
For the short term, we have the short term, which is Korean language, that one semester is 3 months, so 2 semester is 6 months. So you can choose how should I say, that how long you want to study. Like if you want to study 2 or 3 levels, for example, if you want to study 3 levels, you can stay for 9 months. And if you want to study for 2 levels, only 2 levels, you can stay, join the program for 6 months only. And of course, if you want to study more, you can stay more in there. But for the online system, actually there's no online system because usually we have no online system, but because the corona, we do some online course, but because the corona is almost over, so I need to check for the next semester whether that we still conduct the online session or offline session, because the corona in here is almost over. So sometimes we change the rule according to the situation. So I need to check again with the administration. And for the university, like undergraduate or graduate university, all of this is conducted in Korean language. So you need to study Korean before you get into the university.
Thank you so much, Miss.
Okay, thank you as well.
All right, thank you, Miss Angelica, for your question. So now I invite Miss Shahda Fania to deliver a question.
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Emilina Liang. My name is Vania. I'm currently studying an architecture major right now. I've always been interested to study and go abroad in Korea. My question is, when you study there, how did you manage your fees, like shopping, traveling, and saving the money? And what was the most memorable moment you had when you were there? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Actually, like I said, because in Seoul, of course some people that want to save more money. So when I want to save money, actually I bought meals in the supermarket and cook in the dormitory, because our dormitory have the kitchen as well. So if when I want to shopping more, I will eat at my dormitory, so I won't spend too much money on my meals. But if I want to have fun, I save a lot of money, I can eat out with my friends as well. But if you want to save money, you can eat at home. And for most memorable, maybe because I'm from Indonesia as well, so we only have 2 seasons. So for me, when my first time in Korea, I was really excited to see the snow because there's no snow in our country, and it's really amazing to see the first snow with our friends, and everybody is running from our class to outside to see the first snow and take a lot of picture with our friends and play the snow with our friends. It makes me like it's one of the experience that I cannot experience in our country, so it's really memorable for me.
Thank you very much, Miss.
Okay, thank you as well.
Okay, thank you for your question, Miss Vania. Now I would like to invite Nijar to deliver your question.
Me? I want to ask if you can provide scholarships with studying English. You said before that you provide scholarship with only learning for Korean language topic level, but can you provide scholarship for studying in English? And what requirements do you need for attendance? SAT score, extracurricular activities? Can you explain more?
You mean by the scholarships?
Yes.
Sadly here our scholarship is only if you based on the topic level. So our course actually will be on Korean based. So you need to know about Korean, and if there's no other scholarship other than the topic levels.
Okay, but do we need extracurricular activities or SAT score in order to get admitted to the university? what kind of extracurricular activities we should do?
Actually, you need to choose one of them, but you don't need to. There's not specification that any extracurricular that you need to join, but sometimes the university asks you to choose one of them on the first or second year. But after that, you can join it if you want, and if you're too busy, you don't need to join it as well. But for the first year, some of the lecture will ask you to choose one of them.
Okay, I understood. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, maybe the last question would be from, let me pick. Okay, I saw a question in the chat box from Nureddin. They asked, what are the criteria to select international students? Maybe you would answer that, Miss Emiliana?
What are the criteria to select the international student? Actually, for the international students, it will be much more easier than the Korean student, because for international student, they will only check about our document, and most of it, if we submit the complete document to them, most of them will be accept us. I think it's only small chance for them not to select us, because they really prefer international students, and if you submit the complete document, most of them, I mean in Concours, most of them will get selected to join the university. And for the second question is, do you offer the scholarships? Like I said before, if you have higher topic language, higher topic levels, you can get more discount, and if you get more lower, then you will get lower discount. But the scholarship is only for only when you submit the topic level certificate. So if you don't have the certificate, certainly we don't accept that. So you need to have the topic certificate level.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. Okay, guys, I can see that all of you can still want to ask questions, but we have time constraint here, unfortunately. And actually, Miss Emiliana has one more material about Korean culture, but also because of time constraint, maybe we would just send you the file. Is that okay with you guys? Because we don't want to bother you guys by extending the program, because you might have other activities. Okay, Miss Emiliana, is there any way to reach you if maybe our friends after this one still want to ask you some questions? Or is there a hotline for Konkuk University admissions that they can email to ask their questions?
Yes, you can contact me after the session, because we will be helping you to choose to answer your question, or if you have any question too.
Okay, maybe please write your social media or your email or Konkuk University admissions email for our friends to send.
Okay, I will be typing in the chat box later.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Emiliana. And now we would like to have a photo session with you.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, if you still have your camera off, please turn it on, because we will have our photo session with Miss Emiliana. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And also thank you so much, Miss Emiliana, for being here and share your information and also your experience, even though we only have a short time with you and we would like to hear more from you. So guys, if you still have any questions, please just contact Miss Emiliana after this, because she's so kind and still want to answer you guys. How wonderful is that? Okay, once again, thank you so much, Miss Emiliana.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now we would like to proceed to our second session. So now we will have Chonnam University orientation that would be delivered by Mr. Muhammad Gulam. So please welcome Mr. Muhammad Gulam. Mr. Gulam?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can see you and hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Please start your session.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So I'm MD Golam Rabbani. So you can call me Rabbani. Actually, MD Golam is my family name. Rabbani is my name. And I'm the PhD student, PhD candidate at Chonnam National University. I'm studying in international studies here. I just finished my coursework and now I am writing my thesis paper. So this is my short introduction, and let me start how I came to Korea. So with this story, it might be interesting because before coming to Korea, so I didn't have any kind of intention to study in Korea. So suddenly my professor, my Bangladeshi professor, he just sent me the guideline of Chonnam National University, and he just told me, Rabbani, could you please see it will work with you or not? So I just suddenly that time I was the student of masters in Bangladesh. My major was anthropology. I'm actually the student of social science faculty. So if you have, if you guys you are belong to social science, then if I think it might get some little, it might give you some little information how to reach social science college in Korea. So that time I just look for our university's guideline, and I honestly speaking, after seeing the guideline, I didn't understand anything because that time our university's guideline was totally in Korean language. So that's why I had to face a lot of problem. And luckily I found one Korean guys who was in Bangladesh for 7 years. So I met him and I told him, could you please explain me with this issue? Can I apply for this program or not? Because that time I had another problem, another difficulties, because I didn't know not a single word in Korean. What is Korean or what is Hangul? But he told me, Rabbani, if you want to go to Korea, then you might have learned Korean language. This is the first and foremost duty. If any student want to study in Korea, especially from the social science background, this is the first requirement. So that's on that time, I just wrote to my professor. On that time, I didn't have any kind of Korean, like Korean language skill or something like that. But he just gave me some opportunities. Rabbani, if you want to come to my department, then I can give you 6 months for learning Korean language. But beside your academic activities, not the separate time. But I took the challenge and I just agreed to come to Korea. That was the history. So how I came to Korea. So after coming to Korea, I had to face many kind of problem to learn Korean language. So that is the another issues. So it will take more time to explain that story. And finally, when I came to Korea and I started my master's degree actually in 2015, it's been 6 years in Korea. So I finished my master's degree and I just shipped from master's to PhD program. And now I'm almost close to finish my PhD program also. Actually, this is the guideline of our university. So we have also 2 semesters. It is the similar scenario in Korea as like my previous presenter, she already explained. We have 2 semesters here, spring semester and fall semester. So we have also 2 semesters. So every spring semester started from April to May in CNU, and fall semester started from like October to November. So this is the time to apply in our university. And this is actually our timetable. And we have like I don't know about the other university system, but we have very strict rules and regulation about the admission procedure, because some university accept like photocopy or like scan copy or something like that from your documents. But our university, as it is the national university, you may find two kind of universities in Korea: public university, that means national university, and private university. So except some private university, most of the private university accept like they accept scan document or something like that. But for our case, Chonnam National University doesn't accept any kind of scan document. They need like apostille, Korean apostille document from your country of origin where Korean embassies are working. So you should have clear about that. So whenever you get the timetable, like the admission time, so you should have prepared all kind of document to apply your online application. So this is the first and foremost duty you should have. And you should have some eligibility. Then like that, we have like two kind of eligibility to get admission in Chonnam University. One is language requirement, another one is your like recommendation. So some department needs language requirement, and some department needs like two requirement, like language and professor recommendation. So after finishing this session, I will share this PDF file in the chat box, then you can find easily get this kind of information. So this is the actually admission criteria that I already explained, and we have different kind of major here. There are a lot of major here, like social science, business, agriculture, engineering, biological science, life sciences, pharmacy, dental, and you can find a lot of major here. So we have both undergraduate and graduate program in Chonnam University. But nowadays, most of the department require Korean language skill. Like if you have like Korean, like topic 3 or more than topic 3 or 5, then you can get some scholarship, especially for undergraduate. But for graduate program, you have to like convince the supervising professor. So before getting admission, you should communicate them through email. Then you can manage some funding also, because in Chonnam University, almost most of the department have their funding opportunities. So professor usually offer a lot of opportunities, like for masters and PhD program, because they have NRF program, they have BK program. BK means Brain Korea Scholarship, and NRF is the largest funding source in Korea. And there are another scholarship you may know already, GK scholarship, Korean government scholarship. So in our university, so there are some professor who even offer some additional scholarship also beside their KGSP scholarship. Even though one student hold KGSP scholarship, but professor usually provide some other expenses like living cost or something like that, like $500 or $600 like that. So if you have like good academic background, good academic result, and IELTS score, then you can get more opportunities from your expected supervisor also. So like this, you can find a lot of department in our university. And online application procedures. So I think this is the common thing. So if you want to apply in Korean university, then first you should open an ID in Jinhack. Jinhack is the common portal. So you have to open an ID, then you can find the university list. Then you can go through the university homepage and you can fill up the necessary information. That you can submit your all information, and you can print it out and send the hard copy to our university. This is the actually tuition fee. So you may be surprised that our university, as it is the national university, that's why our tuition fee is not too much as private university. So you can see here not more than $300,000. So here is only department, there is like $3,500, but each and every department you can find like less than 300,000, except dental and medical medical faculties. So actually as it is the national university, then that's why our tuition fee is not too high. And we have also dormitory facilities also. For international student, we have two kind of dormitory. So one dormitory has cooking facilities also, especially for those students who are from Muslim background country, Muslim country. So they can cook in the dormitory also. And there are another kind of international dormitory, so who doesn't need to cook, or who can manage their food from outside or some other ways. So they can use that kind of dormitory also. And dormitory fee is not too much. Dormitory fee is not for 6 months you have to pay only 700,000 or 700 to 800,000 Korean won. So this is actually our university introducing. So let you introduce my department also. Actually, my department is called International Studies. So our department has like 15 countries student. Our department is totally global background. We have totally global background. So from 15 countries, there are many students in our department. So we have like master's and PhD program. We don't have any undergraduate program. So for master's program, you have to complete like 24 majors, 24 credits, and we have actually this is called the interdisciplinary studies. So interdisciplinary means there are some department like anthropology, sociology, political science, geography, mass communication, and international studies. So there are some areas. So these kind of areas are covered in our department. So student from this kind of background, you can get admission in our department. So that's how we can call it totally a global department. And we have a research center also. Usually you cannot find any kind of organized research center in Korea, especially for the social science background. But we have established research center. It is established in 2006, and still we are using like we are kind of like official. It is kind of like official job. So we came at 9 a.m. and we should leave our lab at 6 p.m. So in our lab they provide all kind of facilities like computer and each and everything. For study materials, they provide each and everything. And we have funding source. We have like two kind of fund. One is BK. You can see here BK. So BK means Brain Korea. So we have BK project. So for master student, they usually provide like 700,000 to 900,000, and for PhD student, they provide usually from 13 to 1,700,000 Korean won per month as their living costs. And student can manage with this money their tuition fee and living cost and everything. And there are these our professors list. So you can see here there are several professor named, although it is Korean. So they are from anthropology, sociology, geography, and mass communication, journalism, international studies, and also political science. So that I already explained. So if you guys have such kind of background, then you can look for our department to get your admission. And already from our department, 65 master's students, they got their degree, and 80 PhD students got their degree. And also Korean student, 85 student, Korean student, they got their degree, and 51 foreigner. So among these, so total here you can see total 40 country students are studying in our department. So those are like China, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, Japan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Rwanda, America, Myanmar, Vietnam, Spain, India, and Pakistan. So from this country, so students are studying in our department. So from one country, you can find more than one or two students here. And this is actually the some academic information. So if you want to get admission in our department, then similar to you should have at least topic level 3, then you can get admission in our department. Then after then you can improve your language skill, and you should have finished your coursework, then you can write your thesis paper. And for master's program you should complete like 24 credits, and PhD program 33 credit. And there are some internal requirement. So most of the some student didn't have this kind of ideas. So probably you have to like fulfill some internal requirement, like you should pass any foreign language, either Korean language or English or any other language except your mother language. And you have to, sorry. Oh, that I wanted to explain, like we have research center also. So in our department, we have like 2 sectors. One is our department operating BK24 project, like Brain Korea project, and our research center is operating another project. It is called NRF. So you have a opportunity to get like funding from two scope. If you have a really good research background, if you can publish your paper, if you can write your article, then you can get more incentive and more funding from our research institute also. And this is our research center operating system. And we have another opportunities like exchange student opportunities. So if you have any intention to come to our department, then you can come for as an exchange student for like 2 or 3 weeks. So our department will provide you all kind of local expenses, and you can get some training, and you can attend some workshop or some kind of internal activities also. This kind of opportunities also have in our department. So I think there is nothing to explain here, and I want to share another slide also. There are some more opportunities in Chonnam National Universities. Here you can find in Chonnam University, we have some more internal scholarship opportunities. So as I'm working as an admission ambassador in Chonnam University, and this is my 3rd term, so I'm working as an admission ambassador for last 1.5 years. So we can get some more internal scholarship opportunities also. So let you introduce this kind of scholarship also. So if you wanna get a chance to be a student of Chonnam University, then you can apply for this global Samsung Global Hope Scholarship. So this scholarship actually provide a student, you can see the amount of scholarship. It is like more from $3,500 to $5,000, around $5,000 you can get this scholarship, but you should have like outstanding academic record also only. So this is the requirement, and you should get like recommendation from your advisor or supervisor. So this kind of there are some scholarship, so you can apply after getting admission here. So before getting admission, you cannot apply this kind of scholarship, but after being a student in Chonnam University, you can get such kind of opportunities also. So one is like Samsung Global Scholarship, and another one is like Challenging Scholarship. So this, there is no such kind of higher CGPA requirement. So it is like if you have like 2.5 or higher for the last semester CGPA, then you are the eligible person, you can apply for this scholarship. Humanities and social science, they can get like 1,700, and for natural science and engineering, they are getting like more than $2,000. So this is also accepted. So the only requirement, you should manage your professor, your respected professor or supervisor recommendation. And there are some other scholarship, like it's called, you can find like graduate school president honorary fellowship scholarship. We can say it GSPHPF scholarship. So here you should have like 4 point, your CGPA should have 4 point out of 4.5 or higher. And you can see you have to pass the departmental review process. So first your department will review your documents, then your college will review, then you can get this kind of scholarship, and benefit will be totally 100%. So this scholarship cover your full tuition fee for your until your last semester. So this is the 100% tuition fee waiver. And another scholarship, it is called fostering scholarship. Fostering scholarship, it is like so final master student who complete their like master's coursework, they are also eligible for this scholarship. And who are the prospective student of PhD, so who are going to finish their master's program and intend to getting their admission in PhD program, so they can also apply for this scholarship. And requirement is you should have topic level 5 or complete our CNU, our language center level 5 in Korean language. This is the only requirement. And there are like for new incoming international student, like global scholarship, all applicants, so it cover like full tuition fee for first semester. And we have topic scholarship also. Topic scholarship means you should have at least topic level 5 or more than 5. So out of 6, if you have 5 or 6, then you have more possibilities to get this scholarship. And we have strategic scholarship also. Strategic research scholarship means it cover only first semester tuition fees for your among your 4th semester. And we have TA means teaching assistant scholarship. We have RA also, GA, and you can get like 400,000 per month beside your regular scholarship. Like if you get like other scholarship, KSP scholarship or any other scholarship, then you can get TA, RA or GA scholarship also. You should need only your professor's recommendation. That is the only requirement. And beside it, we have some other facilities, like you can, if you have like any kind of foreign trip, if you present any paper in the international conference, then you can apply and you can get some other kind of grant. Or if you have field work for your studies outside of Korea, then you can manage this kind of grant or funding from the university, and you can easily manage your field work or your study materials or something like that. And you can access also some small project. So according to your expertness, you can submit a small project or proposal, then university will provide you some kind of special incentive or some kind of special scholarship or funding for conducting your ongoing research also. This is called like GKID scholarship. And research paper grant that I already explained. If you published in any paper in SSCI paper or SCI paper, SCI journal, then you can access like 500,000 from our university. So university will provide as an incentive 500,000. And academic conference also. So if you have a conference in the Gwangju city, then you can access, you can get like 50,000, and if it would be like outside of Gwangju, then 100,000, and if you would be like outside of Korea, then you can get like 400,000, 600,000 or 800,000. So this is actually the scholarship opportunities in Korea in Chonnam University. Additionally, we have like foreign language improving program. So CNU actually offer you Korean language, free Korean language course for 2 level 1 and 2. So this is also the opportunity to improve your Korean language skill if you're gonna be a student of CNU. And there are lots of facilities actually. So you can get like your thesis proofreading and editing opportunities, editing funding also from Chonnam University. So this is actually the opportunity that I already explained from CNU. So if you guys have any kind of question or something like that, then you can ask me, and you can reach me here. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I have finished my presentation. So if you have any kind of question, then you can ask me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Golam, for your presentation. Okay, guys, we already have a comprehensive presentation until the scholarship. Now we already know what are the available scholarship and also the majors, the tuition fees and all that. Now I open the Q&A floor, but because again, we have time constraint, maybe I will only have to take maximum 3 questions. Okay, first question would be Miss Asrila. Please.
Thank you, Miss. Hello, my name is Asrelia. I'm from Indonesia. Thank you, sir, for the presentation. I'm so interested to hear your presentation. Here, I just want to ask one question. How to find the professor for the research program, or to get recommendation for the scholarship? I mean, if I want to get the scholarship or something, maybe a research program or short-term program, I need LOA. How to find the professor or maybe advisor for taking this scholarship? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Asrila, for your nice question. So actually, this is the challenging issue. How could you find professor? But this is not too difficult also. So I can give you some tips, like, so if you are a passionate student to come to Korea for looking for a supervisor, then first of all you have to make a list. Like you can make a list, some university list, and I don't know about your background, so from which major you are, so you can find the professor. First of all, you should have list, then you can go through the university homepage in academic or faculty section, then you can find the professor name and professor list who are belonged in your major or in which major you are looking for. So after then you should like read some of the article or some of the recent publication of that professor, and you can make a concrete email to appreciate of his recent work, like, professor, I wrote your some article like this, so I am so much interested, or it was nice work, something like that. So I am so much interested to work with you. So if you give me some opportunities to work with you, then it could be like, it would be my pleasure or something like that. So actually there are, if you guys want, then I can share you some format, emailing format also that I have. You can just change your major, your name and professor name, then you can use that one also. After then I think, and there is some specific time to send email to the Korean professor, because Korean professor always doesn't open the email. So if you send email like early morning, so before 9 a.m, so when professor will go to lab, so when they will open their computer, and it would be like 9 a.m. in Korean time, if your email would come on that time, then there is a possibility to get response from that professor, because the whole day Korean professors are so much busy, so they will not give you the answer. But so nowadays you can make like, you can give like time in Google email, you can set up the time. So mail will be automatically delivered. So you can use that technique to find the professor. And after then, when professor will give you response, then you can negotiate with professor. The professor, I am so much interested. So I don't have any kind of idea. So how can I manage my living cost, or how much you would you will provide me my living cost, or I don't have any kind of experience about tuition fees. So how can I manage this? Then this will be your personal negotiation. And of course, you should make a nice and organized CV, curriculum vitae. So that would be really helpful to get to reach professor with a handsome funding source. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I hope see you soon in Korea.
Sure.
Okay, thank you for your question, Ms. Asrila, and hope the answer helps. Now I'll take the question from Mr. Muhammad Noval. Please ask your question.
Well, thank you for the time given to me. My name is Muhammad Noval, as international relations student in Indonesia. As I know that South Korea has been successfully conducted its power diplomacy in terms of economic growth. So my question is actually about what kind of concentrations does Chongnam University offer? Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Noval, for your questions. Actually, as I already explained, Chongnam University has lots of departments. So every department has their own policies and own interest and own mandate. So whenever they are going to submit any kind of project for funding, so they have their own motto. So I don't know about your background also. So you should find such kind of research team or lab or professor that match with you. Then I think you can get also the funding. Actually, this is really difficult to specify your question. What kind of motto and what kind of things they are concentrated. It is really difficult because in Korea, there are a lot of diverse issues. But nowadays, Korea are more focusing on environmental issues.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, now I would take one last question from Mr. Panji Arianto. Please ask your question.
Okay, am I audible? Hello? I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thanks a million for the outstanding explanation, Mr. Golam. But in occasion, I will ask about another perspective from our topic today. I think one of the scary things for an immigrant is racism. Have you ever received racist accent while in Korea? And how do Korean youth accept students from abroad? And what can Indonesian youth and all of youth in this forum learn from Korean in respective differences? Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Panji. So if I don't mistake, your question is like racial discrimination or something like that?
Yes.
So actually this is really crucial issues, and you know, everywhere has discrimination. So not only Korea, but also manywhere. But still, if you see the development of Korea, then Korea developed for last 30 years. Korean development history is for last 30 years. So although they have developed economically, socially, and they developed their infrastructure and all, and economically they can compete and they can fight even with a very stronger country like USA or some other stronger country also. But in my experience for last 6 years, still mentally they are 50 years back than like other multicultural countries. It takes time actually, because as their development history is too long, that's why sometimes still they have some kind of phenomenon, as like foreign student came to Korea and they are occupying their like taxes money. So that what kind of scholarship we are receiving, where foreign students are receiving, so they always tell that this is the money for our tax payment. So sometimes we face some kind of discrimination, but this is actually reality. So if you see the other issues like social security, then you cannot find not a single country who can ensure their social security like South Korea. And even though if you see the medical sector, then you might be saying in COVID-19 situation, they control COVID situation very dramatically. So there are lots of positive things. So you might be consider also both things, not only discrimination things, but also there are a lot of positive things also. So that's all, I think.
Thanks a million, Golam. May Allah bless you. Thanks a million.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, it wraps up our Q&A session for today. So if you still have any questions, Mr. Golam, can you please show your contact again? Or
sure, just a minute. Let me share my email here.
Okay.
And I am so much active on Facebook. So you can reach me in Facebook, GM Rabbani.
Okay, guys, if you still have more questions, don't hesitate to email Mr. Golam, because he's so kind to share us his email and also his Facebook, so you can connect with him and also ask him your questions. So thank you so much, Mr. Golam, for the wonderful presentation. What's happening with me? For the wonderful presentation for today. Now, we, Studec International, would like to give you certificate of appreciation as for being your...
Thank you very much. Thank you.
For today.
It's really honor for me.
It's also an honor for us. Thank you so much. And hopefully we all can follow your steps, and also Miss Emiliana's step to study in South Korea. And hopefully we will succeed to go there and also don't face any racism as what Mr. Panji asked just now, because it's actually concerning, yeah, and must be very challenging. Okay, once again, thank you so much, Mr. Golam, and everyone. Let's take picture together with Mr. Golam. So if you still turning your camera off, please turn it on now, because we would have our photo session and end today's session with a good picture. So please show your smiley faces. I don't want to see any frowns. Smiley faces, cute face, handsome faces, pretty face. Okay. Okay, lots of people already turned on their cameras, so maybe we can start our photo session now. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Have a good rest, everyone, especially the ones in Southeast Asia, because it's already night. Okay. Thank you so much. And we will meet tomorrow again. So please attend tomorrow's session. So again, have a good night. Have a good rest. Anything that you want to do, or have a nice day if you are far away from Indonesia. And don't forget, you can still contact Miss Emiliana and also Mr. Golam if you still have questions. So please write down their emails and their contacts now before we end the Zoom meeting. And Mr. Golam just now also sent us the informative website of GenU. Okay. So
This is actually our university's promotional video. If you guys want, then you can look for this also. And I want to share another PPT file, like CNU guideline. Where is it? Let me find.
So guys, don't worry, you guys will receive all of the slides that we use for today. So if you guys forget some information, you can check it out after this when you actually want to apply to Konkuk or Chonnam universities. Okay. Now, Mr. Golam also sent it now, so you can save it right now. But if you forget to save it right now, it's okay. We will send you anyway. All right. So before we end, I would like to hear you guys yell our tagline one more time. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
So again, when I say Leaders Week 2021, you should answer, we are the leaders. Okay. Leaders Week 2021.
We are the leaders.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you tonight.
Thanks a million, Dara, and all of you guys. Nice to meet you.
Everyone.
Guys, see you tonight. Nice to meet you now. Nice to know all of you.
It's great to work with you.
Thank